Hello, Cat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play. How did I end up getting hurt there? Anyway, let's play Banjo Kazooie, and actually the name of the witch is Gruntilda. I've always gotten that wrong, but that's what it's called. Anyway, you might recognise this place. We have some stuff to do before we move on to Fiery Furnace Fun, which is pretty much near the end of the game, because we have some, oh right, it doesn't show it there because we're not actually in her lair, we're in Mambo's Mountain, but if it showed it, it would show that we haven't gotten all of the stuff you can get in Gruntilda's lair, so, and I didn't realise that you could do this earlier, or I probably would have seen it as a solution for how to get what we're about to get now, but I didn't know you could leave the level as one of these things, so, no, please leave me alone. This is indeed the only way that we can get what we're about to get. Almost forgotten how this level works, actually. It's been such a long time. Well, you can't have them. I'm not even sure if I'd be physically capable of giving them to you, frankly. Okay, it's wherever it is, it's in here. I was evident. Oh, I know where it is. Sorry, my mistake. Ah, there we go. I thought this mountain was outside. Obviously it isn't. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. There's no point in me showing off myself turning back into a bear again. It's what I'll need to do to get the next thing. Okay, I'm quite surprised I hadn't thought of it before. Alright, so you can see where we are. Basically, that picture of her face is beneath us. Most of them you can get by I'm sorry, I was about to say something stupid there, just ignore me. Okay, 2 more to go. This was so much fun last time, we're gonna do it again. Now the awkward thing is that you have to stay in flight in here. And another awkward thing is I'm running out of these. These feathers here. Okay, only 1 more to go, but before I do that, I would quite like to do this. if I can. That's because I find that thing really, really annoying. It doesn't get me anything extra, I just find it annoying. So I'm glad I've gone rid of it. I feel I spent way too long in here and I'm not particularly happy about coming back again. But it's necessary. In fact, let's have a look at how long we spent in here. 3 hours. Still really hard to land this thing. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but what I wanted should be here somewhere. It's probably that up there. Ah. Instead of listening to that tune telling us we've done well, let's look at this. Now I have to go all the way back in, stop being a bee, and come all the way back out again, but never mind. Mambo, I may never see you again. On the other hand, you might turn up for a cutscene at the end of the game. Who knows? Alright. See ya. Now then. There is something I could do before I go for Gruntilda's Fiery Furnace Fun, which is the next thing we have to do, although it isn't technically a new area. We've dealt with all of the levels, whatever you want to call them. But it's just to find something that would allow cheats to be used. But it's complicated, basically, and I suppose I might show it off in the future episode, but it requires leaving this area, and Gruntilda's Furnace Fun requires us staying in this area, so I'm not that interested, frankly. Nice to have got a moment of relief from it, if I can find it. I need to go over here. Really tempted. I think those balls are probably unkillable. Ah yes, here it is. You may remember that we came to this earlier and then I told you that I wasn't going to do it for now. Okay, that's one of the things my bot could tell me. Now, I'm only going to be doing this for a few more minutes because I know it hasn't been taken a lot of time for you to watch, but it's taken me quite a lot of time with my walking back and forth. But to be nice, I'm going to play this for a little while longer. Looks complicated, doesn't it? Cauldron behind us just turns us to earlier in the game, or an earlier place we would have been to. I suspect that we won't get her that easily. Okay, so each of these squares has something we have to do, a question we have to answer, or a task we have to complete. You can see why I didn't want to go here earlier. This is a task that you're supposed to do after you've done all of the previous levels. I suppose it's possible that I could still do this if I hadn't completed one of the levels, but some of the questions require you to have good knowledge of the game, so at least according to the strategy guide. It can still fall off, by the way. I'm just thinking if there's an easy way to do this. Now, I'm not going to lie to you here, I am using save files. You could argue that I really ought to do this without save files, because it's kind of cheating. And you're right. But I just want to get on with this. Actually... Alright, I don't think I can progress without doing this. See, I might as well show you. See, I'm gonna show off what happens when I fail. Fortunately, I can do it again. I actually genuinely knew the answer to that one. These are quite helpful. Alright, one more, and then I'm going to end the episode. Sorry. That's Treasure Trove Grove. Would have been embarrassing if Treasure Trove Grove didn't turn up on the screen, wouldn't it? Oh, what the heck, I've got 2 more until I get onto this next layer of puzzly things. You know what, if I lose this one, I lose this one. Now you get to see what would have happened if I had saved states the first time I played this. I'm not doing another of these timing things if I can help it. Yep. Okay, that was awkward. I'm just gonna skip through these others, but I'm gonna do that in the next episode. See you next time.